Hello and welcome to your review of the week, a roundup of the top stories on KMTV over the last 7 days. A Chatham man's been bailed after he was arrested on suspicion of murder following the discovery of a man's body at a house in the Princes Park area of the town. Jem Collins reported for us on Monday.
Police and forensics teams remain on the scene here at Kinross Close in Chatham after they were called at 5:36 yesterday following the concerns for welfare of a 59-year-old man. A 46-year-old man has since been arrested on suspicion of murder after a man was found dead at the scene.
A charity say they're having to bring in extra security after land in Rochester they were turning into a baby memorial garden was trashed by vandals. Andy Richards reports.
Thousands of pounds have been raised to turn this area into a baby memorial site. It was hoped that it would be open this year, but thanks to vandals, those plans have had to be put on hold. They got in and caused substantial damage, including ruining the church wall, smashing greenhouses and making a huge bonfire behind me. They set off fireworks from it. Now, thanks to all of this damage, it's not known when this site will be open for those who need it. This is Andy Richards for KMTV in Rochester.
A shop owner has been left devastated and put plans to relocate her pet shop on hold after £3,000 worth of stock was stolen in a burglary. Jem Collins has more details.
The sign was ready and the shelves were full ahead of Grovehurst Pet Shop opening in a few weeks' time. But as you can see behind me now, there's not a lot here after someone broke in and stole everything. And this is what the shop used to look like just days ago, before around £3,000 of goods were stolen. The new store was set to open in the next few weeks, but the owners have now said they've been set back by at least a month.
We've been working it for a few months actually, just painting everything, doing all the furniture, getting everything sorted, finding the best deals as well, because there's not a lot of money to go about. I was really upset and really angry, to be honest. The anger has passed now because I can't let it get us down. But yeah, we just felt really upset, disappointed with the world, to be honest, disappointed with people to think that they would do this, especially when, you know, like everyone, we've had such nice comments about we're trying to bring something nice to the town and this area, and then someone goes and ruins it.
Vicky, however, is determined to continue with her plans, but does urge anyone who sees any products they may think could have come from the store to contact police. This is Jem Collins in Sittingbourne for KMTV.
A driving instructor's had a lucky escape after a large plank of wood smashed the windscreen of his car as he drove on the Isle of Sheppey. The moment was captured on the dashcam of Darren Willett's car. He was travelling at about 50 miles per hour when the scaffolding board came off the lorry on the opposite carriageway on Lower Road near Eastchurch. In other news, a man's appeared in court charged with murder following an alleged hit-and-run in Swanley. Erasmus Arvoy, who's 29 and from Croydon, has been remanded in custody until October the 1st when he's due to enter a plea. A house in Medway will now not be demolished following a lengthy planning dispute with authorities. The property in Goldsworth Drive in Strood was built in 2010, but legal action was taken after neighbours complained it was bigger than the original plans. And a club has been caught on CCTV getting into a bit of a sticky situation on railings in Ashford. The man's seen outside the Ashford club and appears unable to free himself until two Good Samaritans come to his rescue. Fans of Status Quo were left disappointed in Rochester on Wednesday night after their gig at the castle had to be called off. It's because one of their guitarists, Rick Parfitt, has fallen ill. The council say all tickets for the show can be exchanged for next year's event from Monday.
I was so excited about coming down to see her. Get here and find that I'm really gutted.
It seems a bit at the end of the day, it's a bit late to tell somebody a show's cancelled like that.
Got our wristbands, all sitting there, everything's going fine. And then sitting there and all of a sudden the announcement comes out at 5:15. It ain't happening. Not happy.
Day off work, everything, you know what I mean? And then you just get thrown out of the mark anyway.
And finally, what do you get if you cross a family pet with a toy car? Graham Stothard went to find out.
Why, you'd be justified in asking, does this tortoise have wheels? Well, Harriet was the survivor of a horrendous attack. Having been missing for a couple of days, her owner discovered her lying on her back, her hind legs chewed off by rats.
I thought she was dead because I thought she's been there a while. But as you pick a tortoise up, when you turn them over, they exhale, and I knew she was all right. But then I saw her legs, and they were a complete mess. I was distraught. I ran into my husband, and he said, "Oh my God, oh my God."
They put her in a transporter and rushed to the nearest veterinary surgery in Dartford.
She must have been in an incredible amount of pain when she arrived at the vets. The first thing they had to do was flush out her wounds. Maggots had been laid, had hatched, and had actually started eating into the rotting flesh.
Once they'd cleaned the wounds and given her a huge dose of painkillers and antibiotics, they referred her to Sandhold Vets in Snodland. They x-rayed, then amputated what remained of the back legs and set about deciding how to get her mobile again. And to put it simply, they had to improvise.
One of our very nice receptionists on her lunchtime went to the toy shop with specifications of what size wheels I needed. Came back with a toy car, which we then dismantled, and there is a special resin we can use which, once it's set, it sets rock hard, that we attach to the underside of her shell.
According to her owner, every day she's getting better, although with the vet bills totalling well over £1,000, it might take the Barrow's bank balance a little longer to recover. This is Graham Stothard for KMTV.
There's more local news on KMFM, and you can also follow us on Twitter and Facebook, but that's it from KMTV.